There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, YouTube? So today I'm going to be talking about Joseline Hernandez. Before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about the topic of this video. So yesterday, right, Joseline thought she was a hot girl. She thought she was that it girl, like I always say. And basically went against something Miami Tip was basically complimenting her about, right? So this is what I'm referring to. So she, Miami Tip, if you guys know, is a stripper. She was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. She's been on other shows, making like other appearances, but her main thing that she's known for is stripping in Miami, and was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. So she posted this, and of course, this is Miami Tip. I'm going to show you guys the post. This is Miami Tip on the very top, and that's, of course, Joseline Hernandez at the bottom. So she said, posted a throwback picture of Miami Tip on the floor, and then, of course, Joseline with her Big Debbie cakes taking over that pole and cuffing that pole with her ass cheeks. Joseline the type, she give me those vibes. You know the SpongeBob episode where you could when this that animation, I forgot what animal it was. They was clenching their booty cheeks up against that pole. I think it was Patrick. I'm pretty sure it's Patrick. That's what Joseline reminds me of in this picture. So she said, "It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Dancers see a lot and go through a lot. In my era, we didn't say we want to be a stripper when we grow up. Hard times fell upon us, and we did what we had to do. There are a lot of stories in the strip club. In my book, The Bottom Line, has a lot of them. Click the link in the bio to read my book, The Bottom Line." And then the neighborhood talk, they messy as they said, look at Johnson in Miami Tip back in the day. The glow up is real. And Johnson said, bitch, you still where you started. So my whole thing is, I hate this about Jocelyn because she has a tendency of acting very much Hollywood. Like, we get that you are, a big star now, or whatever, because of the cabaret. We get that you're like a big star, but you can't forget where you came from. And that's why a lot of people always end up humbling her ass, because she be thinking that she's like on the level of Beyonce. This post to me meant nothing shady. I don't think Miami Tip was trying to shade her in any type of way. The only thing she was trying to show was, hey, you could glow up from where you started, which they kind of did, because both of them were strippers, and now both of them kind of have a name for themselves, especially Jocelyn now with her own cabaret and everything she got going on. And Miami Tip has other avenues of income now besides stripping, right? So I guess she's basically saying that because I think Miami Tip still strips, but she's not no regular type of stripper. She gets paid a lot more than a regular stripper does. She probably gets booked out on special event nights, like if a celebrity's coming through, making probably about like $50K a night, like those type of vibes. So you saying she's right where she started from, trying to throw shots at her, but meanwhile you still dancing technically, because you still up in the pole, up and down the pole. You still up and down the pole in the cabaret. Through these clubs. So technically you are still where you started from. It's just a higher elevated amount, but technically you are still where you started from. So I don't know why she thought that she ate. Like, she really thought she ate with that, but the bitch is, like I said, very hungry. So Miami Tip decided to respond because she felt like, hey, I wasn't trying to be shady towards you. And she said this in a post, y'all. I couldn't believe she tried that girl like that. I said, damn, like, you really... Oh, so she said this in a post. She put picture, of course, Jocelyn, and then she put, I'm literally confused. It was all love on my end and still is. Hashtag strippers for the win. And she also made a video talking about her response to Jocelyn, everything like that. And do you guys think that Jocelyn is still where she started? Because I think she still is. Because technically, baby girl, you still popping that pussy. Okay? Watch your pussy. You still popping it. Like, stop it, girl. Stop. It's so hypocritical to me. So this is what Miami Tip had to say. Well, better yet, let me get to Jocelyn's response, and then we'll see what Miami Tip had to say. Let's get to Jocelyn's response. This is what Jocelyn had to say. She posted a picture of her doing it like it's my B-Day. And she said, I stopped stripping 12 years ago. Now I'm on the throw 4 nights out of the week in the cabaret. The whole world sings my song word for word. Do it like it's my B-Day. My shows are 100% sold out. Please don't compare yourself, you raggedy bitch, to when you was in the strip club your entire life and still is. Get the strap. My whole like girl, and she posted these photo shoots. Not gonna lie, whoever took these pictures, fire. Period. Y'all know I love photography. They did that. Whoever posted these pictures, like they ate, left no crumbs. Like seriously. But my whole thing is, you might want to stop. You get what I'm saying? Throwing stones at people that are maybe a little bit lower than you, because don't forget you almost lost the cabaret. Okay, welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you come and pay me. You almost didn't get paid from the cabaret because of Miss Amber, who decided to take the money and run off on the plug. So you could have got your whole cabaret shut the fuck down. But thank God, Zeus, paid that off and paid her off a little bit. She decided to, drop the lawsuit. But you might still have Riri on that ass, maybe coming to get you. So you might want to watch out for that. And then also remember when Jessica Dime came on the show and really like checked her? That's the only person that made Jocelyn like really humble herself. I think her and Jocelyn right now are cool, but that's the only person that kind of humbled Jocelyn and showed her like, hey, this is where you came from. Because if y'all don't know, I live in Florida, right near Miami, right? A lot of these people do not mess with Jocelyn, okay? That's why you got to see. She did her first season in Miami, but like that's why her goal wasn't to stay in Miami, because a lot of people here do not mess with her. She's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. She's done a lot of people dirty, and the reason why she even went to Atlanta, they low key kind of rubbed her off. I mean, ran her off. Jessica Dime kind of mentioned it when she used to argue with Jocelyn when she came on to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 4. Like they literally ran her out of Miami because nobody was in her favor at that point, because she has a nasty attitude. Y'all seen the thing I posted on my community page? There was a photo shoot that I did, the same location that Jocelyn did her Welcome to Vegas Baby video. And literally the lady who owns the studio, and I'm not making this up, you could literally, if somebody lives in the Miami area, you could literally go to it's called Lux Magor Studio. I forgot how it's pronounced, but it's like Lux Magor Studio. A lot of celebrities end up going there. Trina ends up going there. She told me like literally Jocelyn didn't even pay her the rest of the booking fee for the video. She left chicken bones everywhere, left the place dirty, and then when she asked her for the rest of the payment, Jocelyn literally was like, "Oh, you money hungry b da 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 da." Allegedly. I'm just saying that to protect us. Allegedly, but yeah, this is all alleged, of course. I just pulled this out of my ass. So she allegedly said, like, hey, like, I need my money, da da da, like, the rest of the payment is this amount. She was like, oh, you should be lucky. I'm doing you a favor, you stupid B, blase, 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 saying all these nasty things towards her. Meanwhile, she's just asking for the rest of the money for her booking. So she ain't did nothing wrong. But no, that's Miss Joseline Hernandez. She thinks that she does you a favor. So Miami Tip, of course, seen all of this and basically kind of responded back to her in a live and had this to say towards Jocelyn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. And you know who I like that's like really humble and that's from Miami is Sukiana. I feel like no matter how big she gets, she won't like forget where she came from. That's why I really like Sukiana. I know a lot of people are like, oh, the bitch, she ratchet, she be popping her pussy and shaking her ass, but like she's really, really a cool person. Like I have a friend of mine who like does her hair from time to time, who does her like makeup and stuff from time to time, and like she told me like she's like the coolest person in person. Like she's not bougie. She's like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's not stuck up. She doesn't think that she's like better than anyone. So that's why I really like Sukiana, because I think she's a humble person. So this is, of course, what Miami Tip had to say about the whole situation.
And values that we follow and that we respect, and we live by that. And that's why some of us are more blessed than others. And blessed doesn't mean more fame or more money. My post of me and Jocelyn was in no way, shape, or form intended to be a negative post. Like me and this girl was just on set together for P Valley a couple months ago. It was all good. Why? Like I'm not flawed or nothing. People saying, "Oh, why would Tip do that? That was messed up. She should have asked that girl to use her pictures." The blogs don't ask nobody what picture, what video they want to post, but nobody gets mad at the blogs. I want it. If my intentions were bad, it's nothing for me to Google a fucked up picture of Joseline. I can Google it. It's nothing for me to Google a fucked up video about Joseline.
Okay, and now I'm not gonna lie. She should have asked her for permission. I'll give Joseline that, but it's just her response in what she said. Especially if you was just with the girl, you could have called her up and be like, "Hey, can you take that picture down and just put a picture of yourself? Because I don't want that picture of me stripping like that." But my whole thing in a counter to that is, you can't really say anything about that because what you're doing now is a stripping cabaret. It's not like Joseline moved on and is like a actress working for Meryl Streep. Oh, you feel me? Like wearing white ties and suits. Like, girl, you're still popping that coochie. Like, we could still find you with your titties out on your own gram. So what's the difference in showing an older picture of you with your titties out? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing, but just old. That's just my whole thing. And then Suki had also this to say as well. Suki, as you guys know, is from Miami and had this to say with the whole situation with Tip and Joseline. So Suki said, Tip grinds hard for her son, though, and I believe he'll make it to the NFL because of her sacrificing so much for him. So if her being in the strip club is how she made it happen, then it is what it is. Tables always turn, and so many dancers out here who could see this post and feel bad about life. But remember, God always has the last say. I know that's right. Always has the last say, so you never know what blessings he has in store for you. So yeah. Thank you, Suki. See, the words of the wise. She ratchet, but she got a mind. Okay? Period. Let me know what you guys think about this topic, y'all. Y'all already know what team I'm on. And Tip, to me, I'm not even the biggest fan of Tip because of what she kind of did to Santana. But in this situation, I don't care if I like a person or not. I'm mature enough to decide who's wrong or right based off of the situation. And Joseline Hernandez, you're wrong. Let me know what you guys think about this topic in the comments. And entertainers, we are out, baby.
Ain't no personal thing.